Hello, Taurus, Aries, Cuspers. Thank you so much for stopping. And of course, for a personal reading, psychicjohnb.com, and that link is below. And be sure to follow me on Facebook. Thank you for all of my subscribers here on YouTube. I truly appreciate your thumbs up, your subscriptions, and your shares. All right, so those born April 19th through the 24th, you may consider yourself an Aries, Taurus, Cusper. Sorry, I tried to ship them right then. So this reading is for you. I will be doing a reading for singles, and then we will have another reading for those in a relationship. All right, so this is for singles. So we're going to start off with where you are now, where you'd like to be, and how to get there. And this is the way to desire. Okay, so right now you're stuck in the past. You're thinking about past relationships or how long you've been in a relationship that you just got out of, how long you were in it, what it meant to you, but you are thinking about past relationships. And what you're looking forward to is, you know, having it all, the new cycle. You've ended a cycle, you're now single, and now you're ready to start a new cycle and be in a relationship again and have that good luck and that ongoing success. And you're just ready to grow, and you're ready to stop looking at the past. So let's see how we can help you get you to stop looking at the past. So we do right away, of course, I see that you have fulfillment coming. You do have some happy times ahead of you, and it's about being happy now, being happy with the way your life is now, being happy with the things you have now. Because if you're never happy with what you have, then you'll never be happy. So it's about embracing what you do have in your life now, your good friends, your good job, your good family, and loving yourself. And with accomplishing gratefulness for all of those things, of course, gratefulness will continue to come towards you, and it will bring along with it more bigger, brighter chances of that wheel of fortune, that good luck, that fulfilling. So just continue to appreciate what you have. And if you aren't appreciating what you have, then you need to start doing that. Okay. Just tuning in here to Spirit. Six of Coins. Gosh, 2 6s. The past. Okay. Well, so, you know, it does look like you are making it about you right now. You know, you're not being overly generous to others, and this is good. I see you healing from this past relationship. You're on that path of self-love and self-healing because you're ready to find fulfillment, and you know that you have to work on yourself. So, Aries, Taurus, oh my God, awesome. Aries, I'm trying to ship you Taurus. We'll figure something out. Anyways, I really see here that, you know, you're wanting that. You're wanting to take care of yourself. You're wanting that fulfillment. You're wanting it. And you know it starts within you. So some of you are looking to the past relationships and seeing how you didn't take care of yourself, or how you put your mate first too much. You know, you didn't have enough on you. And you know, you can be a little judging yourself a little hard right now, being a little judgmental on the past, perhaps blaming other people versus taking on responsibilities for what your part is that you played. So stop, okay, guys. You have to see that there's 2 people for everything, all right? There's 2 people that made a relationship. There's 2 people that ended the relationship. One may initiate it in both circumstances, but the other eventually is on board. And that's how it happens here. But I do see you seeking out your balance, which of course is a good thing. And that's what you're trying to do here. You're trying to look at your errors of the past. So you want to make sure that you're not negating your play in those errors. You're having to see what you did in this little chess match that caused errors as well. All right? Being accepting and forgiving of the past situations so you can move forward, rise above it, and be accepting of the things that are coming forth for you. So that's really awesome to see. You're trying to get that forgiveness from that person and for that person at the same time, and that's what it is. It's about taking care of yourself, spending time recovering from this past situation, this past relationship, and finding fulfillment within yourself and with the way you are now. And if this is a divorce, then finding fulfillment in the way your family is now, and rising to the occasion so that you can have a circle of completement here. So I definitely feel endings and beginnings, endings and beginnings. And for those of you that aren't getting a divorce, that have been single for a while, perhaps you've been stuck in the past. And so it's time to really look over the relationship, look at where your mistakes were made, look at where their mistakes were made, and learn from it. And I feel like you guys are wanting to do that. I really feel like you're wanting to do that, and you're really wanting to move forward. I mean, God, this is fulfillment, okay? This is rising up. This is continuing on. So awesome. That's wonderful, wonderful to see for you guys. All right. So for the Aries-Taurus that are in a relationship, we're going to be doing a different layout. We're going to lay out for the light and the dark in your relationship. Aries-Taurus love. What do Aries-Taurus need to know about their love relationship right now? For those that are in a relationship right now. Very interesting. This is okay. So we have the Three of Cups and the Three of Coins. So I feel as though that there is definitely a third person in this relationship. So there is either a new relationship with an ex hanging around, or a relationship with a possible third person interfering in this relationship. But they're, either way, whether it's an ex or somebody trying to come in and break you up because they want you to cheat or whatever, no judgment. Life is what it is. I'm seeing that. It's good and bad here. So that is definitely overwhelming your relationship right now, is that there is a third person here. This isn't just a two-person relationship right now. So we're definitely seeing the, wow. So we have the Page of Blades and the Two of Blades, which of course is the Swords suit. Here, let me give you a better look. These are the darks. So and it's probably harder to see them. All right, so we're definitely seeing that there's two players here. We have the man, we have the woman. And remember, this is general energy, and these are archetypes. So the more masculine and the more feminine. And I feel like, you know, there's aspects of you that you're just not seeing the whole picture here. And perhaps you're choosing to not look at the whole picture here. And we do have a younger male energy coming through. And I feel like he's a level-headed guy. He's just, I mean, if you look at this card, he's, you know, because I read intuitively, he feels like he's contemplating what he needs to do as he's stuck out in this snowstorm. You know, he's in the wilderness, it's cold, he's alone. And that's the message I'm getting from this card, which is a little off the meaning here. You know, he could be preparing for a fight. He could be building up his strength by being alone and being in the cold, building up his immunity, getting stronger, getting ready to fight. But I feel as though he's definitely contemplating something in his mind and in his own place right now. And of course, as you guys know, the swords can represent air signs, but this is a general energy reading, so I really hate to put it that way, and I prefer to you know, go more towards the archetypes. And you know, he's quick-witted, he's smart, he probably wants to go to college or is newly in college, somebody who does well logically. He thinks things through, and he is thinking right now, he is contemplating, he's building it up, and he's building up a resistance. I keep hearing resistance, so keep that in mind. What is it you need to look out for this guy? What is it that you're not seeing with him? All right? Is he the third person in this relationship and you're just not seeing it? Is he the one perhaps stirring things up for you that he shouldn't be stirring? So for the lights, the Four of Wands, celebrating, nice, beautiful. So for the light, you know, there is a group of people around you that love you. I'm feeling that. But I'm still sticking to my original message from my guides, that there's a third person in your relationship that you might not necessarily be aware of, or you are aware of, and you're just trying not to look at it. But we do have a celebration here. Nice, winning, celebration, wonderful things. So this could be a wedding, it could be a birth, it could be a graduation. I mean, things you celebrate. It could be a new relationship, but you still have a third person hanging around here. And if you don't see that, I'm getting that your significant other is seeing this third person hanging around. Perhaps there's somebody texting them or somebody calling them, and you're just not really paying attention. You're blowing it off, but you need to, you know, watch out there. But I do see celebrating going on for you in your relationship. So I don't feel as though that there is inappropriate actions happening from your significant other, that perhaps that it's this third person is trying to pull them away from you, or but there's a third person here. There is a third person. With a general energy reading, it's really hard for me to say, oh, it's your son who's causing problems with you and your new girlfriend. It's a younger man's trying to, you know, or a younger woman is trying to get your husband's attentions away from you. You know, because it could be any of those things. Again, general energy reading. All right. Oh, I don't like seeing that reverse, but that's okay. Yeah, definitely a group. So I feel as though with this being reversed that you are being told to pay attention to what's going on here, for sure. When I'm reading intuitively, which I normally do, I won't necessarily read, because I feel as though this one is coming through more upright and this one's coming through more reversed. I also kind of feel like this person isn't going anywhere for a while. So this is something to get used to. If it is like a new relationship with a son or a daughter, trying to get used to your new relationship, it's a part of building your life with this person that you just kind of have to work out. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just listening to what they're saying. I feel like even though this is in the light, it's a warning for you. You know, I feel like you're being fulfilled and there's fulfillment around you, and it's good right now. It feels good. It feels good, but you can't help but wonder, there's something on your mind, and that may be the third person. They do weigh on your mind. So we're definitely, you know, it could be a group, more than 3 people, but with 2 3s right here, I feel like that there's just really one third person weighing in here. And it could go back and forth from a son to a daughter to a wife or a husband, ex-wife, husband, someone pursuing, younger, pursuing into your relationship. But I feel like your relationship's good, because we are looking at happiness here. The 4 of Wands is celebration. So I do feel though a celebration is coming. I feel like good things are coming, but there's just something weighing on the back of your mind. Wow, okay, another 2. Interesting. Okay, so you're asking somebody to be patient, or you're being asked to be patient. You're either asking someone to be patient or you're being asked to be patient here. Wow. Okay. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's still good luck. I just feel as though that things are being slowed down here, and you're seeing them as good. You know, you're not necessarily seeing it as bad. We did have Wheel of Fortune come up for, I think, Taurus and Aries both. So whichever, you know, like I said at the beginning of most of my videos, if you have an astrologer do your reading, they'll tell you there's no such thing as a cusper. But if you're watching this, it's because you feel as though you feel both energies very strongly in your personality. That said, whichever sign you're leaning towards most. So if you're, I believe it changes on the 21st. If you're born on the 22nd, then go watch the Taurus video. If you're born on the 20th, go watch the Aries video. So I do feel as though, you know, just for more information, things are going to slow down a little bit, but we do have the 4 of Wands coming up right away. That means that there is an impending celebration, a new announcement here for sure. That is going to be important in your lives. I feel like you've been wanting to kind of slow things down a little bit, to take your time. Here we have the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, and they're both reversed, but you see these as good things for your relationship. You see these as not rushing in to buy that house too soon, not spending too much money on a brand new car when you can drive the car you have a bit longer. You know, you're wanting to really take time to stop and enjoy all the things that you already have. You're not rushing ahead to have more, to have more, to have more. You are enjoying them just the way they are, like we saw for the singles. You know, you being grateful for what you have. So that's really, really awesome. That's what you're focused on. And just pay attention, okay, guys? Just pay attention here. All right. Oh, okay. So I wanted to pull a clarifier. So whatever this is that you're not really paying attention to, or you're trying to pretend it's not as bad as it is, that's a mistake. That's a mistake, because this could cause destruction while you're not looking. All right, this is the Tower. And this could definitely cause you problems because you're choosing to cover your eyes. So it's time to take the scarf off your eyes, guys, and really, really focus. You know, that instead of having that blind balance because you think that you're doing the right thing, you need to take a good look at the situation. I feel as though that this is a warning because I asked for a clarifier. This is something that you can, normally the Tower, you don't have time to change anything. But because I asked for a clarifier, I feel as though you're being given an opportunity to take off your blindfold and look at the situation and address it before things get out of control, because things are about to get, well, I'm just going to say it, fucked up, all right? They're just going to get fucked up bad. And I feel as though that this relationship is suffering already. We have 2 3s right here because there is a third person coming in. So take your blindfold off and really take a good look, guys. All right, let's pull the relationships. Aries, Taurus, let's pull you guys one of these cards. Just one, not 3. Can we have a jumper, please, for Aries? Okay, let's see if we're going to get a jumper. Because you're so wide, I have to do it this way. Sorry, guys. Don't normally get jumpers when I do it this way, but they're just so wide, it's hard to get my fingers around them. All right, let's just cut the cards. Spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Wow. Okay. So the relationship you're in is the right one. The relationship, for those of you who have left a relationship, it's because you needed to be in this one. Miracles and blessings. Everything is a gift. And you guys are seeing that. And I really feel as though this one is for the singles. Aries, Taurus singles. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Oh my God, this is just amazing. I kind of feel like this reading's for one specific person. So I hope it really resonates with more than just the one person. But you know, you need to find out what's important to help either this young man or this young woman, or you need to do what's important to help them. Demonstrate your love to them. Okay, remember this is the Aries, Taurus for those in a relationship. I really feel like it's going on right here. If there is a third person coming in that you are aware of, that you're ready to look at and say, okay, this person is trying to impede on my relationship, then you need to find a loving act to resolve the situation. You know, set them up with somebody else or whatever, if this is someone trying to, you know, cut in on your girl. You know, or if your husband's secretary is just wearing low-cut blouses, perhaps you need to set her up. Whatever. I can't believe I just said blouse. This word is so weird. Like bangs and moist, two other totally weird words. We really should say fringe like they do in the UK instead of bangs. Okay, anyway, sorry about that rant. So, you need to look at the situation, okay? This person you're in a relationship with now is obviously who you're meant to be with. This third person that's coming in, you need to figure out a loving way to get them into their little spots that aren't in between you and your significant other. And that could be, like I said, a child from either or, past relationships for either one of you. It could be a coworker of your other person that's just really making overt, inappropriate things, remarks, whatever. But I don't feel as though there's any cheating going on. I just want to say that out loud, and that you should never assume cheating. You should always talk to your mate if that's what's even crossing your mind. All right? Always talk to your mate, because that's something you have to figure out for yourself. And I do not feel comfortable asking my cards to tell you, to be quite honest. Because if you're asking that question, then you know the answer already. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and have a good rest of your September. I will see you in October.